Go back to the immigration issue because it will matter so much in 2008. I was on the talk radio circuit when this exploded, and it exploded because of a lack of security, not because of the proposals of regularization. What Senator McCain has said over and over again is he got the message on security, and I think he is right to return to regularization. I'm glad he's going to Mexico. I'm glad he's going to Colombia. He's demonstrating the sort of force of character and reliability, and I go back. Senator Obama has been 3 years in this city in very dangerous times. In fact, this week, Mohammed al-Baradei of the International Atomic Energy Agency announced that Iran could have a nuclear weapon within a year, 6 months to a year, in fact. In times like these, the central issue of this election, who are you going to trust? John McCain, who has been the same yesterday, today, and tomorrow, or are you going to trust Barack Obama?
But Hugh, are you going to trust people who presided over 7 years of failed policies which have made this country less secure? I think this is... John McCain wants to make this a referendum on national security so badly that there was a Fortune magazine interview with both candidates. Did anyone see it? Fortune magazine asked candidates, Obama, McCain, what is the gravest threat to our economy? Obama talked about energy. I think people would not discount that. John McCain, he did not talk about entitlements, tax cuts, etc. He talked about the greatest threat to our economy is Islamic extremism. I mean, this is a parody.
On that issue, we also saw this week Charlie Black, of course, McCain's advisor, come out and say a terrorist attack would end up helping John McCain. McCain obviously did not condone that, took it back right away. But Byron, let me ask you this. You know, that was considered Michael Kinsley gaffe, that he actually spoke the truth. I wonder, and right now, is it still true that an attack, if it were to happen, God forbid, would redound to the benefit of John McCain?
I think it is. And if you look at the polls of voters, on what issue do you trust McCain or Obama more? McCain loses on everything except terrorism. So that's his one issue. And and Black has said, I shouldn't have said it, I didn't mean it, and McCain really criticized him for it. But it is self-evidently true, but it's something that nobody can or should be talking about.
But it isn't just Black, it's Hugh. Hugh Hewitt, on his show this week, said, and I quote Hugh, that he's trying to get tickets to a football game between USC and Ohio. And he said it's probably the last football game we'll get to see before the United States gets blown up by the Islamists under Obama.
Classic lefty tactic there, Arianna.
Why?
Take 10 seconds of distortion. 10 seconds of distortion followed by hours of fury. Here's what I said. I had talking about the attack on the Jewish student in Paris who had been attacked for wearing a kippah. And then I went into a very long conversation about the level of danger in the world today. And then I used irony to chart the fact that we are living as though there is no war in this world. Talking about football tickets, changing the subject. But I wish the left would focus on the danger that this country faces right now, which is extreme.
But it's not going to be dealt with through military escalation.
First of all, it's really important here to say that I just quoted something you said. Every word is exactly what you said. And that is going to be the fear-mongering technique.
Arianna, do you think we live in a dangerous world? Do you think we live in a world with Islamists who want nukes and weapons of mass destruction?
And I believe that John McCain's election would make it much more dangerous. That's what I believe. And I also believe that Obama needs to actually take McCain on his strength, the way Karl Rove has always suggested.
He set up a cyber war room to deal with smears. He set up, which is very important. First time in a campaign. Tell me if I'm wrong, George. You ran a war room.
This is the first internet campaign all the way around. No question about it.
And the other factor is, it shows the desperation of Republicans. Tom Davis, Republican from Virginia, said the other day that if the Republicans were dog food, we'd have to take it off the shelf. But the key thing is that they're desperate to make it an issue because they don't have other issues to play with.
And Barack Obama is going right at it. We're seeing something relatively unusual in this campaign.